Hey everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. This is Survival Excess, episode 18, I think. I've decided to hold off on separating the lower base. I was going to do it like right about here. I've decided to hold off separating it for now because I want to get the cobalt mine going. And I want to do that because I've just realized, having built that reactor, I've now unlocked warheads. So we're going to mine it with explosives, because I haven't done that yet in this playthrough, and frankly it just seems really fun. So I've built a new little rover here. So this is our new cargo rover. The other one's parked over at the hydrogen facility. So I've made this this long arm thing to hook it up to our parts storage. I've got a conveyor junction right here, so eventually I'll be able to plumb it in so that as I back it in, I could move like ore into the right places, things like that. But for now, it's just going to basically allow me to pull resources out of the part storage into the rover. So I'm letting it charge. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of mining with explosives, and let's let this charge a little bit. We're gonna get started by, I think I'm gonna take this catwalk and just kind of bring it out and around this storage container, come over this, and then come back down here. For really no reason other than I think it'll look nice. And it's a good use of time while that thing charges. So first things first, though, let's get this over there. We also need to start building some explosives. Ah, there you are. Explosives need magnesium. Alright, well this will be a problem. I thought that they needed uranium, not magnesium, as you don't get them. Let's check this. There's the warhead. Yeah, you have to build a reactor to unlock the warhead. So I definitely thought that they were nuclear warheads. But I guess we're not causing any war crimes tonight. So, alright. In that case, it looks like I'm gonna go make a magnesium mine real quick. Which is mildly convenient because I still haven't put uranium in the reactor down there. I keep forgetting to. Let's just put like 150? That seems reasonable. And let's just take let's just jetpack down there real quick. It's always fun to do this every once in a while just to realize how big this hole actually is and the giant stacks of pistons. Alright, so this is our uranium, gold, magnesium level. Jetpack over here. Pop into our reactor room and feed the reactor. Alright, so, ore detector, turn that back on. Let's wait for the ore detector to turn on. There we go, there's some iron. You should, at some point in time, kick on any moment now. Did I turn the wrong ore detector on? Maybe I turned the ore detector on for the truck. I totally turned the truck ore detector on. Let's turn the correct ore detector on this time. Now, any moment now, it should light up. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so we've set the hinge to 15 degrees. Alright, so this is how I'm going to attempt to make this mine. Oh, we are definitely falling. Our hinge is not straight, or not strong. Just crank these up. I don't know, there maybe. See what happens. So this is how I'm going to be mining this. If I end up, oh my god, it's moving so much. Maybe I should go slower. I might end up just building a conveyor going downwards, and then I'll hit this kind of horizontally towards the magnesium. But I'll be back when I'm actually hit the magnesium and have some of it refined so that we can get back to mining with explosives. Because that's what we came here for. You didn't come here to watch me build another drill rig. We're gonna see some stuff explode. Alright, welcome to the magnesium. This is, actually I'm curious, how far is this point? Let's leave a GPS. Here's a magnesium deposit GPS point. So if we just run up this, this is how far away we are. Yeah, we're still going. Yeah, we're still on our way back. Still heading back. Just a few more sets of stairs. I think we're almost there. We might have passed the halfway point now. All right. And we're back at the reactor room. 715 meters away. Down a 15-degree slope, sort of. I'm pretty sure this is fallen. That is the magnesium mine. Let's go back up to the top. All right, and it looks like it's going to be daytime shortly, which will be nice. I think it's been like 3 in-game days. That took, I don't know, an hour and a half of just straight up mining and rebuilding. Probably 2 hours, all the rebuilding. Put all these components in there. Let's refill all of our bottles and put some back. Let's take a look at our inventory. Magnesium. Okay, so we have quite a lot in the storage. We don't have very much in the ingot storage yet, but there's a bunch in the refinery. Let's see about building some explosives. So they don't need very much magnesium powder, and we have a bunch, so we should be okay. So let's go ahead and build 100, and let's see how many the warheads need. So the warheads they need 6. All right, so we should be all right. And if they need 6, that won't actually give us that many. Let's do 1,000. Extra booms. Let's put the warhead, it can replace solar panels. We'll replace renewable energy with destruction devices. Seems reasonable. So I have no idea how big of an explosion it's going to make. So what we need to do is go out and make at least 3 test detonations. Explosives, I'll just put all of them in there. All right, let's take this guy on a little stroll.
No fuel.
What do you mean no fuel? Oh. Battery.
No fuel.
What do you mean no fuel? You're clearly driving. Alright, good start. Not the coolest looking thing, but better than the last rover I made, that beetle thing. So somewhere over this way is our cobalt mine. What I think I want to do first is find a good semi-flat area to do a test detonation. Which, I don't know, kind of right here looks kind of good. Yeah, right here looks good. So we'll withdraw all of the components. That gave me all of the components for a baby warhead. How about we get all the components for a big warhead? And let's stick it here, like that. I don't know why you would finish building the warhead, but I'm going to, just for... Really, the control panel is supposed to be on the top. Oh well. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is make a GPS marker of the center. So this is where the warhead was. And we'll pop on here. And we'll say, let's give it 30 seconds. Start countdown. It's 11:16. I wonder how far I need to go. Hopefully this is far enough. Alright, so you don't need a battery for it. We are also super far away. Alright. That's quite the hole we've made. It also appears to be perfectly spherical. So we are basically 25 meters. So I guess it's a 50-meter wide hole. So that should be easy to chain together. So let's get 2 more warheads and test this. Ooh. That was not ideal. Try not to die this time. Get my stuff back. Alright. So we'll get parts for 2 of them now. I also want a couple, I think I've got a few extra, yeah, 44. Alright, so now the plan is to do a quick test to see if I can go and... If I set one 50 meters away from that, I'm gonna have like a snowman shape. Like 2/3 of a snowman. So what I want to do is, I guess, put one 50... Actually, I can just build one right here. I don't actually need to put it anywhere else. I can just put it right here. That's fine. So I don't need to put 2 new ones down. I can just use this crater and test my theory with this crater. 10 seconds is probably fine now that we know how big it is. We know that we respawn. Alright. Let's test it. Yep. Basically a straight hole. So if we just basically place those about 25 meters apart, we'll have a pretty nice sized tunnel. I think it is now time that we can go take a look at our cobalt. Come over here, kind of survey how far away it is. I think it's like 400 or 500 meters below ground. I really like this cockpit, it's pretty sweet. This rover handles so much better than my last one. Alright, so now that we're just about here, let's park. Over here is probably safe. Hop out of the car. So what we'll do is we'll come over here. We will get enough parts for a bunch of warheads. Let's go with maybe here. And let's just start with this. I hope my truck's far enough away. Hope I'm far enough away. Ooh, is my truck still there? There it is. Oh, that was close. Alright, so that worked, but I'd actually like to put a projector down there. Just so I can try to line up everything. So I'm gonna fly back to the base, and let's see, where would it be? It would be down in the lower base. I'm going to get some of the parts for building a projector. Giant hole in the ground. Where is there? There we go. Alright, so I'm coming down here to the cobalt deposit because I've got the parts to build a projector. And what I'd like to do is actually use a projection of... I've got like a long conveyor tube projection. I'm going to use that to basically make a laser to follow. That'll be where to put the warhead in each of the craters. Go right here to our projector blueprints. And I want the conveyor tubes. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, okay. So yeah, there it is. We are totally off. So our next sticky bomb needs to basically go right there. Now we'll make a new crater to start going down. That was a little closer than I thought it was going to be. That was not long enough. That was a little close. That was supposed to be 4 or 5, not 3. And then I hit dampers. Oh, I should get my other bottle filled up. Can go back to the mining. That's close enough. Oh my god, that was the most perfect landing. So looks like I have enough for 2 more. That might have been the perfect amount. Just by like dumb luck. So we'll do this one. Come up here. Get out of the way. I don't know where my diving board is. I'll just float here. Ooh, it's gonna be close. That's good enough. Not quite where I wanted it, but it will be okay. All right, that was perfect. It even took out the battery and the other thing for us, the projector. So we now have a nice large cylinder that runs down this mine shaft. So now comes the hopefully easy part of figuring out how I actually want to extract the cobalt from this mine shaft. What I'm kind of thinking is have some containers up here and then run like a wall of conveyors, like maybe 2 conveyors down the wall, spaced off with some frame blocks. Yeah, so I'm going to try to figure out where my hole went. I have lost it. How I lost a hole that large, I'm not really sure. There's the truck. So So where's the giant hole in the ground? Alright, so I've lost the giant hole in the ground. Awkward. Is it over here? This must be it. Alright, I found it. I found the hole, guys. Found the hole. So what I think I'm going to do is wait for it to become daytime and start laying this thing out. Alright, and we'll head back to the base. Send it. Nice. And, ooh, that was close. So we'll turn this guy around and back it in. Alright, well, it is daytime again. We've got it loaded up now with parts for the conveyor tubes and some power, armor blocks, frame blocks, lots of blocks. So let's head back to our cobalt mine. Oh geez, there's a hole there. Just want to jump it. Let's see, maybe here? Let's see, giant hole in the ground. Where is the giant hole in the ground? Is that it? That's it. Welcome back to the mine. So we've got this giant hole, and it is really dark down here. And so what I'm thinking is I want to have these conveyor tubes run down the side of the wall. So what I'd like to do is try to figure out like what side is the closest to being straightest. I think actually maybe this back side is. So how I'm going to check that is I'm going to build out a scaffolding, put a projector on it, and then just project down a line of conveyor tubes. I think we'll go with like maybe right here, right in this stone patch. It seems reasonable. So now it's gravity aligned. And let's maybe go out 2? Maybe 1. No, 1 won't work. Definitely 2. At least 2. Want that like that. Alright, now we'll just do a quick tower for the wind turbine. Maybe we'll come over here, go up the hill a little bit. Alright, so now we can come over here to this projector and find out that it doesn't appear to have a control panel. Well, that's not very helpful. Yeah, we can put it there. It's fine. Alright, control panel. Yay. Projector blueprints and conveyor tube. Let's figure out which way it's going. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, so do we clip into the wall anywhere? And this is also looking good. Nice. Well, that was sheer dumb luck, but I'll take it. So we can go ahead and start building on this. And then right here we'll have angle there and angle like that. Right here we would go out 1 more and out 2 more. And then right here these would both turn downwards like that. Then go down the hill. Alright, so that looks pretty sweet like that. And as it doesn't really matter whether or not the conveyors are all piped together or not, I think this is how I'm going to run it. Because I do like how that looks. Alright, now I've just got to finish this up with just a couple of blocks to finish up the support. Let's see here. I'll just put a regular block frame under that. That'll be okay. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Alright, so it's time to go get the welding ship. I'm gonna leave this little guy here because it's got materials in it, so we'll jetpack over here. And we're back at the welding ship. So let's get this thing loaded up. Let's come down here. Oh geez. Oh my god, there's a light right there. Oh my god. I'm amazed I didn't just smash into anything. So let's come down here and let's give this a little side pod. Alright, and now I should be able to fly this little guy. Alright, so now we want to load in all of the things that will make a conveyor. So we're going to be weirdly heavy, but let's see how well this thing flies. Let's try not to smash into anything this time. We'll turn our lights on. And turn our welders on. We can use the truck as a beacon and fly over towards it. Alright, so we'll just lower ourselves over here. And attempt to weld this thing. Alright, it's working. Nice. Alright, so we'll just lower the welding ship down into the mine and weld this conveyor run. Alright, so I'm out of interior plate, and now I'm going to attempt to fly this thing straight up this mine shaft. Mine pit. I don't know what to call this one. But I'm really scared of the walls because it is super dark in here. So I think I'm going to fly this thing back over and then get the refineries cranking out more plates and motors and small tubes because I'm going to need more. Yeah, I really need to get some sort of a beacon on top of this thing so you can see it more easily. You'd think the spotlight would be enough, but it's not. Alright, that guy can recharge. We can jetpack back over and start laying out more of the upper base. Alright, and pop these guys on. And a couple of elbows here. Alright, and that should be laid out. Don't know how I'm going to connect it yet, but this is what I'm thinking for the top side connections. Let's go ahead and put some lights around the base here.
Fuel low.
Oh, that's not good.
Fuel critical.
Alright, well, looks like we're going back to the base because I need more hydrogen. I think what we're going to do is it's still nighttime and I'm still building a bunch of materials. We're going to call this an episode right here. And the next one we'll either finish this up or I might get ambitious and finish this all up off camera as it did take a while to weld that one bit of this straight run that I got done. So we might pick up the next episode having all of this welded up and we'll start working on the business end of the mineshaft. So, as always, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me mine with explosives. I've been wanting to try that for a while, and it was pretty fun. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.